John Lucich is a cargo expert, a cargo plane expert. John Lucich joining us now there with his take from New Jersey on what's going on. John, what do you make of all of this?
You know, it could definitely be a test run. We have an airplane that's sourced out of a hotbed for terrorism, which is Yemen, comes into the UK. It just goes to show that what happened in the UK was what was supposed to happen. You know, when you take a look at cargo planes, and I'm just to correct my title, I'm a former cargo pilot and licensed commercial pilot. Having flown cargo in the past, I can tell you that you never know what's in any one of these packages. And when you compare a commercial flight to a cargo flight, it is much easier to screen commercial than it is to screen cargo for this main reason. You're limited in the number of people you have to search. You're only talking about between 100 and 200 people. There's limited baggage, but when you look at cargo flights and the size of these airplanes today, they're literally carrying thousands and thousands of packages as opposed to scanning a couple hundred people. So the chances of things actually getting through are and it's great that it didn't in this instance.
What do you mean you never know what's in a cargo package? I mean, what kind of security screening do these packages go through before they're loaded up onto planes?
There's a variety of different technologies, but the fact that this even got as far as it got showed that there was some breakdown. It got on an airplane that actually took off in the air. Yes, did they catch it in the UK? Absolutely. But something on that Yemen side, the facility, something broke down that this even got onto the airplane in the first place. So there are a variety of technologies. Now, this appears to be a test run, right? So it didn't have any residue. It wouldn't have had any bomb-making materials on it that may have been picked up by a dog or by other sensors they utilized, which is why it got so far. Maybe it had been a real bomb, then it would have been picked up before it even got out on that airplane. So each one of these places use a variety of different technologies backed up by dogs, and everybody's doing something different. But the fact that this got on an airplane is a concern to me. We really have to take a look at what happened in Yemen and find out why that happened. But the UK did a great job, and it didn't go any further than that.
Well, John, you know, we've had a pretty robust conversation and debate about the percentage of packages that get screened at our ports all over the world, certainly here in the United States. But what percentage of the cargo that's on planes or traveling all over the world is actually screened before it's put on these planes?
I'm sure that almost every package in some way, shape, or form is screened. It's screened in bulk, but it's still screened. Is it possible that something can slip through? We have to find out where those weak points are, and obviously Yemen is one of them. We have been doing a tremendous job in stopping terrorism here in the United States from people deporting from U.S. ports. But we also see people who get on from ports outside the United States where they successfully, like the guy who had the bomb inside his pants, right?
Yeah.
I mean, this guy got on from an outside port. So we have to take a look at those ports where these weaknesses are and strengthen them up, because they ultimately lead to a destination here in the United States.
John, you are a former cargo pilot. Have you flown out of Yemen or any country there in the Arabian Gulf?
No, all my cargo was in the United States, although I have taken international flights for passengers.
All right, and so you're saying that if indeed one of these packages was a test run, that there is a breakdown somewhere there. And yeah, what is the breakdown? I mean, essentially, cargo is screened in the country of origin, and then it is sent to via London or via a European country to the United States.
Let's take a look at what happened in the UK. Why did the UK find that package and Yemen didn't find that package? And then you compare the two processes, and then you take Yemen and increase it to match the UK.
All right. John Lucich, thanks very much.